Welcome back to Yashahime Half Demon Princess Anime Review Episode number 11. This is reviewing the 12th episode of the anime for the series, which is not that one. That was it last way. New Nights, New Moon, Black Hair Towa. Yep. This one has basically Kenon. He's basically become a recurring villain now. Yeah, he's here for a little while, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't know when he's going to kill off, but I'm sure this is probably by far the first time they actually have a demon around more than one episode. Yep. He sends a demon who actually was seen previously in the Inuyasha manga. That did not make an appearance in Final Act. Yeah, they actually loosely adapted. Yeah, this is another one of those episodes where they adapt an actual arc for the manga, just switch out the characters. Yeah, where they pretty much switched out Inuyasha's gang with Towa, Moa, and of course, well, Setsuna, and probably Konohamaru. Kohaku. Yeah, Kohaku's actually seen this episode more than just one brief scene. Yeah, last episode, one brief scene in his house. That's it. This episode, he's actually in for 2 scenes. And he does something. Yep. He pretty much gives Setsuna and Towa a mission to go slay a demon. Okay. It's a demon who previously was a monk in previous life. And, of course, Moha basically is tasked to kill the same demon by a different person. So they team up and they pretty much go the demon. Towa basically is acting a little weird, where she's basically losing her power, like, what the heck is going on here? And it turns out it's actually the new moon. Yep, the new moon. Which means Towa's hair goes black. Moha doesn't really know what this is, so she easily figures where to contact Myoga. How? By claiming that she used her special mode she goes to, her berserk mode. And of course, Myoga thinks this is up, but not yet. And it explains, oh yeah, that this also happened to Inuyasha. Yeah, as a matter of fact, this also is very similar to when Inuyasha first happened with him in the series. Where a dog demon basically, wished to turn thing, and then hair turned black. And then when the time is right, hair turns back normal. Simple as that. Yes. For Inuyasha, this actually happened in the original series. This happened like 4 times. Even happened in the second movie. In Final Act, I don't think it happened at all. With his hair turning black. Which, that is interesting to say the least. Where, like 4 times in the original anime, 1 time apparently just happened off screen. Oh, he's basically have black hair now. On Final Act, never did it once. Nope, never did. Yeah, my guess is the reason why I did for Towa because she's half demon. Now they do explain in the episode why Setsuna is not going through it. Because apparently the dream butterfly apparently took away that experience, even though she still got demon powers per se. Like, yeah, they took away her childhood memories and her dream. Apparently that also prevented her from turning into a full human girl, which that's interesting. Oh yeah, and then of course Moha and Setsuna try taking the guy out. Oh yeah, this guy can use particular mist. Oh, Conan, he's the one of the perils. He actually figures out about this. Makes him actually the first villain of the series to actually find out about Half Demon's weakness. Because Naraku, as far as I can tell, he never found out about Inuyasha's weakness. No, not that I can tell. He just basically not any way I can think of. I mean, in the case of Inuyasha, I'm sure he assumed he probably had a new moon period. But he never saw him in new moon period. Nope, never did. I think the only person who ever did see him that was Kagura. She was the only one who actually did see that. But Inuyasha, no, he never saw him when he was in his new moon mode, where basically he's returned back to human. For Inuyasha, the only people who actually saw him in this particular mode was, as far as I can tell, aside from Myoga, who may have seen him once or twice, is pretty much the whole gang. Also, in that one, that Kagome told Moroku off screen about this. Here, it's like, okay, we have her basically return that, and then basically Daylight explains and she's back to normal. Of course, when Setsuna first sees Towa like this, she's like, are you really Towa? He's like, yeah, I'm Towa. Just because her hair is different, basically she's a human. Though, with the sunlight back normal, kills demon, gets vaporized, and of course Moha basically was going to try to convince the body collector that this is basically multiple demons, even though it was really just the same demon over and over again. Yeah. But this was a okay episode. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like when Conan went first into it. That was just plain disappointing. This one was okay. I think in the case of development for Towa, that was really interesting. And I can't wait for next week's episode. Oh boy. Because it's return to Moroku and Sango next week. And here's something I should point out though. Moroku's original dub actor who did do the first episode of the series is not going to do the episode. There's a reason why. The man's dead. He passed away last year. So, I'm curious though, who did Viz Media choose to replace the original voice actor for Moroku? Yeah, this guy voiced him both in the entire original anime. Maybe they'll bring in one for Final Act. I'm not sure because I think that for Final Act they actually changed his voice actor, which is interesting to say the least. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, Kurimaru, he was the original voice actor for the character. Yes, he voiced him the entire time. And I am curious though, who is going to replace him because, well, he passed away last year. Yeah, he passed away in November. Yeah, well, just a few months ago. Yep, the guy is one dang good voice actor. Well, in case here's the what other series he did that I've seen. Well, he did Gintama, one of the seasons for the one came out in 2017. Let's see, he did Mosugum 00. This one's I have seen. Transformers Cybertron I have seen. It's a really good series. I've seen a little bit of Energon. And I watched Armada. Oh yeah, he did do the Ocean dub. He's also the Ocean dub actor for Goku. Yep, I believe he's also in Death Note, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he was in Death Note. He voiced the father of the main character of the series. So, this guy is a very well-known voice actor. I mean, he started back in 1999. His final was actually just this series, voicing Moroku. Yeah, his career basically lasted from 1994 as an actor, from 94 to last year. Approximately 26 years. Which, that's a pretty lengthy period of time. Yep. And apparently the guy was an alcoholic. Yeah, I'm looking at my line. Apparently the guy was an alcoholic. Karimaru, he was the voice actor of Moroku. And his death was related to that. So it was not due to COVID. Nope. Yep. But I am going to be curious, though, who's taking over voiceover, because I don't think they've actually announced who's going to take over for him. No, not that I can think of. Because it's going to be interesting, to say the least, who's taking over for him. For English dub for the series, because it's going to be quite shocking. Like, I highly doubt they're going to have Richard Cox basically voice him. I highly doubt it. Because his voice probably wouldn't fit Moroku. I mean, who would fit best for Moroku based on his personality? Eric Vale might be a good choice, but Eric Vale works for Funimation. But due to Viz Media's partnership with Funimation, I would not be surprised if they were allowed to bar Eric Vale, because Eric Vale seems like the most best choice I can think of who could take over from Moroku. Because he's good at voicing characters who basically are perverts. And I think he would do a good job with the character. But it all depends upon what Viz Media wants to do for next week's episode, because I am looking forward to it. And also the fact that Sango's coming back. And apparently now, according to this series, she is apparently 38 in this current series. Which, like, okay, that's interesting. Well, it's been like 20 years, so okay, that's interesting. But I'm definitely looking forward to what happens next. Okay, so that's it for this particular review, and that's it for video today, because I don't have time to do any more videos today because, well, it's getting kind of late. So expect some videos tomorrow for Fire Force, Case Closed, and Quintessence Canopus. 3 videos, and possibly a Comic Corner. Okay, see you next video. Oh yeah, and also, Absolute Duo. Guess I did finish Absolute Book 3, so expect to see that review tomorrow too. Okay, see you in the video. Bye.